Sports Rush.
Ericsson, Garnacho hasn't stopped. Garnacho has scored in stoppage time, and Manchester United have nicked it.
For updates in the world of football.
Sterling for Liverpool. He's seen Henderson face to face with Fernandinho. Henderson! Oh wow! Lift the Anfield roof. Company's error, yes!
Formula One.
Imka's down the inside, now comes Carlos Sainz on Lewis Hamilton. Sainz just squeezes Hamilton, who goes over the rumble strip.
Cycling, boxing, basketball, and lots more. Listen to us live on Sport Rush, Mondays to Fridays, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Al-IyamoyeTv Radio. For more inquiries, please call 0806 242 9799. Sport Rush, your everyday dose of sports.
Good morning everyone, welcome to SPORTVILLE today on Al-IyamoyeTv and Radio, where we get you the latest news of sport all over the world today, and I am YAZID TAOHEED.
Good morning to you all from this side. I am YEKINI ANUOLUWAPO.
Okay, starting with Arsenal. Arsenal have a better blueprint to avoid Rice and Saliba transfer mistakes. Arsenal face a tricky summer transfer window to navigate with Declan Rice and William Saliba, two of the main challenges of making Arteta's desk. While they miss out to Manchester City and return to the Champions League, adds another level of attractiveness to the project at the Emirates Stadium. There are clear areas for the side to strengthen both through their own internal solutions as well as looking externally to add to the squad. Zinchenko visits school destroyed by Russia as he signs up for charity game. Alexander Zinchenko visited the school devastated by Russian attacks in Ukraine. Arsenal star Zinchenko and former Chelsea striker Andy Shevchenko are ambassadors of United 24. That's the initiative set up by heroic President Volodymyr Zelensky to receive charitable donations to support Ukraine, who are fighting to defend their territory against the illegal Russian invasion.
Let's start with Federation Cup. Lagos Ijebu-Ode to host semi-final matches on Thursday. The Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos, where the Nigerian National Cup begins in 1945, and Otunba Dipo Dino Stadium in Ijebu-Ode will be the host venue for the semi-finals of men's edition of this year's Federal Federation Cup competition. Bender Insurance FC and Warri Wolves will look on at the MJA on Lagos Island. Rangers International, who won the African Cup Winners' Cup in 1977 after a string of FA Cup, former name of Federation Cup, we square up to ambitious Plateau United FC at the Otunba Dipo Dino Stadium in Ijebu-Ode. Now to Future Eagles under 15. Netherlands pipped Nigeria in under 16 four-nation tournament. The Netherlands under 16 national team in the early hours of Wednesday piped the Future Eagles 1-0 in their first match at ongoing four-nation tournament in Japan. Holland scored the lone goal in first half earlier before the young Nigerians stamped their authority into the game. Now to PSG. PSG superstar Neymar wants to join Manchester United in this summer and reveals a move to another club as French giants look to sell in. Neymar has a reported weekly wage of close £1 million and would no doubt have take a huge pay cut in order to join United.
Okay, on Ryan Rangers wants Brentford to slash £40 million asking price amid Chelsea link. Brentford have been warned to lower their asking price for David Raya or risk losing him for nothing after signing a potential replacement. The Bills goalkeeper has rejected several contract offers by Thomas Frank, wants £40 million for the Spaniard. Brentford signed Dutch goalkeeper Mark Flecken in an £11 million deal from Freiburg. Raya, who is the target for Tottenham and has been tracked by Chelsea, has 1 year left on his current deal. The 30 most valuable clubs on the planet has been released. Let me just take up the top 10 with Real Madrid in first position with £4.9 billion, followed by Manchester United £4.85 billion, Barcelona £4.5 billion, Liverpool £4.3 billion, Manchester City, £4 billion. Bayern Munich, £3.9 billion. PSG, £3.4 billion. Chelsea, £2.5 billion. Tottenham, £2.3 billion. And Arsenal in 10th position, £1.8 billion. Pochettino's first season as Chelsea manager simulated with exceptional results. He simulated the 2023-2024 season with Mauricio Pochettino in charge of Chelsea to see if the Blues would rediscover their winning ways. Chelsea will embark on the 2023-2024 season under new management after Mauricio Pochettino was announced as the new Blues boss earlier this week.
Real Madrid, Karim Benzema has revealed a huge big proposal from Saudi club. Real Madrid have been informed by Benzema camp he is seriously considering that he will decide soon. Real have Karim new deal document ready since last year, but nothing signed yet. Now to Barcelona. I don't want to have to face Barcelona. I'm going to play outside Europe. I don't know where yet. I can't think of having to face Barca as an opponent for the important goals. It will be very difficult and I don't want to. And Nassar and Inter Miami are among clubs in contract with Busquets. Now to Manchester City. Pep Guardiola launched a double at LMA Award as Man City chased the treble. Title-winning boss named Manager of the Year for the third time and scored a fourth Premier League prize. Man City boss Pep Guardiola has won the League Managers Association Award. The Spaniard was also recognized as Premier League Manager of the season. Guardiola has now won the Sir Alex Ferguson Trophy 3 times in 7 years. Championship Manager of the Year, Vincent Kompany. From one Man City icon to another, Vincent Kompany followed his former boss by winning the Championship Manager of the Year award. Now to Women's Super League Award, Emma Hayes. Chelsea secured this Women's Super League title on the final days of the season, as their win over Reading was enough to dash Man United home. That was enough for Blue head coach Emma Hayes to walk away with the WSL Manager of the Year trophy at Tuesday award ceremony.
Okay, Mount agrees Manchester United terms as Pochettino dealt with Gareth Blow. Mason Mount agrees personal terms with Manchester United. Manchester United have agreed personal terms with Mount and now expected to sign the Chelsea midfielder. Well, Eric Ten Hag's side are leading the race to sign the England international, despite Liverpool putting a lot of groundwork with Jurgen Klopp, a huge admirer of Mount. The 8 Manchester players out of contract next year includes top scorer and future star. Eric Ten Hag has done a fine job of laying the foundations at Manchester United so far, and they will be considering the futures of the 9 players who are out of contract in 2024. The most notable name who is out of contract in 2024 is Marcus Rashford. The forward has been enjoying his most prolific season to date and has attracted interest from around Europe. Rashford has scored more goals than any other United player since Ten Hag's arrival in the summer. With 30 goals this season, United will be keen on tying him down to a new deal, said by Eric Ten Hag.
Tottenham are interested in signing Harvey Barnes and James Maddison from Leicester as they took to relegated firsts, but will face competition from Newcastle for the highly rated deal. The forces will likely demand a £40 million fee for either place, making them somewhat affordable for the North London side. Now to Manchester United. Man United are willing to pay Diego Costa £65 million release clause, with the Portuguese goalkeeper set to leave Porto for the Premier League in the summer, as United delay signing off and David De Gea new deal. Still on Manchester United will not sign Lonis Westgott and Marcel Sabitzer on permanent deal, with boss Eric Ten Hag chasing upgrade in attack and midfielder this summer. In 17 Premier League games in Manchester, this 30-year-old failed to find the net, scoring only twice in all competition since his shock January move from Burnley via Bakistas. Sabitzer netted 3 times in 18 games, bagging a brace in the Europa League quarter-final first leg against Sevilla. Manchester United forward Anthony Martial ruled out of Saturday FA Cup final against Manchester City after the Frenchman strained his hamstring against Fulham.
Manchester City begins overseas transfer talks as Chelsea giving Ugarte wage solution. Chelsea giving Manuel Ugarte transfer solution as Mauricio Pochettino wage bill issue solved. Galatasaray have initiated discussions with the Blues and want to sign a 33-year-old. Bamiyan's current deal is set to expire at the end of next season, but his future is in doubt after a poor debut season, scoring just 3 goals in 22 appearances. Chelsea entered £4.6 million transfer race to sign Dream Mason Mount replacement for Mauricio Pochettino. Mauricio Pochettino could find his disappointment regarding a likely summer departure for Mason Mount. Lesson with Chelsea finding their new boss a dream replacement. The 24-year-old has been loosely discussing new contract terms throughout the 2022-2023 season, but little to any significant progress has been made, which looks set to result in Mount leaving his boyhood club. Arsenal, Manchester City tracking Leeds winger Wilfred Noto. Arsenal are tracking highly rated Leeds winger Wilfred Noto with a view to a summer move. The 19-year-old Italy international is one of the starlets that Leeds may have to sell to raise funds. Pakaushio Misato Noto is wanted by both Arsenal and Manchester City this off-season, signed for £10 million from Swiss side FC Zurich a year ago. Noto would fetch a lot of more. Now, okay, let's go to the results of some matches that went on yesterday in the Saudi Pro League, where Al-Nassr defeated Al-Fayha 3-0, and in the Europa final yesterday, where Sevilla and Roma played 1-1 and dragged it down to the extra time, and also were on the 1-1 bed, and also went down to the penalty where Sevilla won 4-1. Where at the beginning of the match, in the first half, by 34 minutes, where Dybala scored a goal for Roma, and all Roma hopes were high. And when they got into the second half, a cross from Campos led to an own goal by Mancini, Sevilla defense, and dragged it down to the penalty, where Mancini even lost the penalty yesterday, and one other player for Roma lost the penalty while Sevilla scored all penalty, and Montiel made a coincidental issue when in Argentina in the penalty against France, he was one that scored the winning goal for Argentina, and also Sevilla now yesterday he also scored the winning goal for Sevilla. Though Sevilla really tried in the match, as SMD Sport said yesterday when we were discussing, saying if Jose Mourinho plays this type of his playing style where when he scores a goal, now starts to defend all through the match, Sevilla would eventually score a goal, and that's exactly what Mourinho did yesterday. He scored 1 goal by 34 minutes. He started improving on the defense side, and Sevilla made use of their chances and later ended up in their own goal, and they both dragged it down to the penalty where it led into 1-1. Yesterday also, the Under-20 World Cup, Argentina Under-20 and Nigeria Under-20, where Argentina Under-20 were defeated by the Nigerian Under-20 2-0, where Ibrahim Beji Muharram scored and Rilwan Sarki also scored at the 98th minute, while Ibrahim scored at the 61st minute. Also on the Under-20 World Cup, England Under-20 were defeated by Italy Under-20, where Tommaso Bandazzi scored and Cesare Casade scored for Italy, where Alfie Devin scored for England. That'll be all for today on SPORTVILLE on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Don't forget to like, follow, comment, and share all our programs on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all of the social medias. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell for more interesting programs like this. And I still remain here in TAOHEED.
And I am YEKINI.
Tell you a goodbye.